How's everyone doing? So I'm just going to show you a real quick way tying a D loop. Um, I think that there's kind of two ways to do it. One for a left-handed shooter, one for a right-handed shooter. I am a right-handed shooter, so I'll kind of show you mine set up real quick before I tie one in. Let me move this real quick. So you can see here on the D loop, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but so it's tied in. The loop actually comes from this side, goes over and then back down onto the opposite side. And what this does is with the release, it is able to twist that way and not create any added torque onto the string. So I'll show you how to do it with a right-handed shooter real quick. I know there's a handful of lefties out there, but so you're gonna start on the side facing you. If you have your sight facing you and stuff like that, take it. And what I do is rest it on the side facing you, loop it around, and through. So I don't know if you could see that well, but cinch it down nice and tight. And what you'll end up doing is cutting this, fraying the end, and melting it down. I can show you that actually. Let's see. Just a demonstration of it. I don't want to waste a bunch of D loop here, but so you can see it's nice and frayed, right? Take that and get the lighter. And what you're just going to heat it up. And bubble up like that. So now it's nice and cinched in there. What you do is you're going to bring it up over to the other side. When you're up at the other side, got it? Come through. And see, you go through the loop that you made. Loop around that. And back through. So, see a little bit better there. But what it's going to do is it's going to go on that side, on this side here of the string, around, through, twist it up and around, and get it like that. So obviously this is a massive D loop. This isn't something, this is just showing demonstration. And then what you'll take is so D loop pliers right here, or needle nose. Either one works. These are kind of a cheaper style plier, but they'll work. Needle nose has been used forever, and if you're cautious, you can use these really well. Just for demonstration purposes, everybody should have needle nose pliers. So I'm just gonna want to make sure this is pinched down nice and tight. And what you're gonna do is same here. Just make sure everything's nice and snug. You take the other side, not the one that you're using for your release, but the one that's gonna be burnt off eventually. You grab it and you just twist. And what this is gonna do is gonna cinch it down nice and good. Take it, pinch it back again. Make sure not to mess up your string or anything. But again, cinch it down nice and tight. And cut it. Do the bubble again here. Just gonna bring it all the way down, let it bubble, and then once it gets close, just tap away with your finger and it's going to create a stop. But it's a simple, easy way to do the D loop. With a left-handed shooter, this is going to be reversed. So you're going to start the top string towards the side of your, if you have a quiver, you're going to do it on the side of your quiver. It's going to come from that side up and over to reverse to that side, and that's just going to help reduce the hand torque if you're using a hand release for that. But yeah, pretty simple. I'm going to do another tutorial here shortly, actually, tying in soft knots. I'll show you right here, take you out of here. But essentially right there, that's my D loop. And there's, instead of like the old brass knocks that you'd have back in the day, you actually use some serving and just tie a couple knots in it, and they're like half hitches. Do top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Typically 3 should be sufficient. Some people do a little 4, but it's really up to you. So again, also trial and error. You can do top soft knot, or you could do a bottom soft knot, or you could do both. I run both. Some people run just the bottom one. Some people just run the top. So again, that's just all personal preference. Play with it a little bit. Each setup's a little different. You can get knock pinch with just using the bottom one. You get knock pinch with just using the top one. And you just got to play with it a little bit. So get yourself some serving, some D-loop material. Super cheap, super easy, and it is a massive factor in tunability, and just the knock pinch alone is going to make your arrow fly erratic if you have any issues with that. So yeah, glad that I can help. If you guys have any questions, hit me up at any time, and give me a like.